Okay, at this point, I'm going to leave a number chart for you, and you can go ahead and figure out both your codes. So um, for the dome here, you're going to want to use your highest number first because as you can see, it goes in the like 5, 10, 15, 20, so it goes in fives. So go ahead and figure out your codes. Pause the video so you can figure them out. You should only have two codes to figure out. And okay. So it does not matter, like I said, at what dome you're at. You can be at this one or any of the other four other ones. But this is where you'll enter your code after you've figured it out. And as you can see, if you figure it out, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is the last gauge. So that's how you figure it out. So you got to use your highest number first. So my code was 17, 16, 15, 5, and 4. And this is what will happen if you got the code right. Okay, we're going to get ready to trap Gone. So after he inspects your trap book, he's going to have you go in it first. Make sure you go into it. If you miss it, it's all right. It's going to take a while for him to come back. But so when he offers it to you, go ahead and go in the page.
I apologize for the cage. I'm afraid this situation has often required of me a more primitive code of conduct than I might otherwise have chosen. I am Gen. I assume you've heard of me. Yes. Well, I suspect you have acquired some false information of who I am now. Not that my son would have lied to you about me. No, not Atreus. It's just that, well, I'm sure he believes me to still be the depraved father I once was. Yes. I even tried to kill him once. God, if I had accomplished that, who knows what I would have become. A great father indeed, who tries to murder his own son. Thankfully, he trapped me on age 5, a prison of my own creation. No books, no precious inks, no ages to link to, nothing but my own foolish ambitions. That was 30 years ago. 30 years, 30 lifetimes, what does it matter? No sentence could be too harsh for the man I was. But I have changed. To be sure, the deeds of my past can never be completely atoned for, but my mission was an honorable one. I'm sorry, this is all a bit awkward. It's been a long time since I've attempted to persuade anyone of my intentions. Most of the people here have already made their minds up about me one way or another. I myself do not trust the words of most men, so I don't expect you to believe me. In the end, though, you may discover that I do have more than mere words to offer. Atreus' choice of punishment has been hard on the people of Riven, and many have suffered because of it. The island has been steadily decaying for years, but according to my most recent measurements, it appears that the 5th age has entered its final days. Unless the villagers can be relocated soon, the island will collapse entirely and everyone will perish. It has taken me a long time to do it, but it appears that finally I'll be able to make some substantial amends to my past transgressions, especially in... Well, I'm afraid I've had some trouble with Catherine and the moiety. In any society, there will always be a small percentage of the population with rebellious tendencies. Before Catherine appeared, the moiety, as they call themselves, had been relatively harmless. I mean, the natives here are a fairly violent people by nature, but I'd almost come to accept their presence. It seemed inevitable under the circumstances. Upon Catherine's return, however, their violence intensified considerably. It seems she's become some sort of religious savior to them. And as far as I can tell, she's come to believe this herself. So I've had no alternative. I had to separate her from her people. I must admit, though, that my concerns were not entirely for her safety alone. The actions of Catherine and the moiety have put my own life at risk on numerous occasions. Consequently, the lives of all the people here. Therefore, I must ask you to refrain from any attempt to free her. Although I'm sure Atreus desires it. Indeed, he must desire it with all his heart. But he is completely unaware of her recent state. Which brings me to the point of all of this. The linking book you brought with you. You're very fortunate to have recovered it. If I may. Thank you. Perhaps it would be best if you
Okay, so you've got gone pretty much trapped in the book. You're gonna listen to this video thing here, and then you're gonna turn around and get the last journal to read. Plus, there's gonna be a sound mechanism to your right of the journal here. As you're gonna see when I hit it, you're gonna wanna remember that sound. A lot of people take a video, short video as it's doing it. That's up to you.
Kianenatsu? Shima? Shorate. Mata neta. Tagamem. San botegan shem. Fasi.
Okay, you should have got a trophy or achievement for reading all the journals. If you didn't, the one you probably didn't read was the one in the log chute, because that one I've kind of missed a couple times, or it didn't. I thought I read it and I didn't. So, but yeah, so you should have got that too. So, all right, and then plus, hopefully you got the recording on the sound device there. That's going to be her code to get her out of prison. So basically, right now we're not going to go straight to the prison age, which is one of these books here to the left. We're going to go to another age and release Gone in a couple of these ages to get the trophy. So just kind of follow what I'm doing right now. It's kind of backtracking to get these trophies. The book I like to use is the Jungle one because it's close and we can do a couple of them fairly quickly because it's by the stone pillar. So that's the one I'm looking for. Yep, it's this one. Forget about this little lever here. Took me forever to figure out how to open this thing. Okay, you're going to want to create a save point right here. So create a save point, then use the trap book. That'll be one of a trophy. And then you're going to respawn here, as you're going to see.
I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. I can't take the chance that you will change your mind again. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dunny culture will be reborn, and the lives of millions will be purified. Thanks to you. Farewell.
Okay, that was another bad ending that you could have got. You can get. So now that we reloaded and respawned here, now we're gonna go back to the stone pillar, and we're gonna go back into the Moiety age. So hopefully you still got your animal code. Okay. Do not create a save point here. You're going to use the last save point you had right outside of the dome you were at. So don't, depend on what dome you were at, but just use that last save like I did. So I'm not going to create a save point here. What we're going to do is we're going to release again here in this age, and you'll get a trophy for that. So, or achievement, whatever your system you're playing on. So here we go.
It appears that the moiety and I will finally be able to discuss our differences face to face. I don't know exactly why you released me, but you realize, of course, that this must be the end for you. I can't take the chance that you will change your mind again. It may provide you with some solace, however, to know that with this act of self-sacrifice, you have secured your place in history. The Dunny culture will be reborn, and the lives of millions will be purified. Thanks to you. Farewell.
All right, just load your last save. That should be in front of the gold dome, unless you saved it otherwise and saved it after every disk change, then you'll probably just respawn there. But either way you look at it, you're out of Tay, so okay. We got to put our code back in. Okay, we're gonna get ready to go into prison age. Don't free her just yet, even though you got the sound code. Kind of go up and talk to her first. It's and come back down. Okay, should have got a couple trophies or achievements. One for visiting every island and one for visiting this island. Not sure you cannot get it because you have to visit every island to even get to this point, but okay, we're not going to free her right away. We're going to go up and kind of talk to her.
Yafe Adik. You made it. But how'd you get past? You have to get me out of here. If Gen gets the linking book to Dunny, he'll kill Atris. Gen's people may be watching us. The combination to the elevator is somewhere in Gen's office. Be careful. Go then. If you won't help me, then I have nothing more to say.
Okay, now we're going to free her. So hopefully remember the sound code on the Gen's nightstand by his bed. Hopefully you took a video of it. If not, you'll have to go back and kind of remember it. We're almost done with the game. We're going to go to the Starfisher after this. Catherine's going to take the trap book with Gon in it, and you're going to hightail it all the way back to the island where you started with the starfish. So if you released her early, you're not going to get those other trophies with Gone, trapping Gone in the other ages. So, because she takes it here, just to let you know that right now.
We have to move quickly. Gen's people may already know what's happening. Once we're back with the moiety, we'll have time to regroup. Can I see the book? You did it. We're all free. You captured Gen. But there's still his followers. I'm not sure what I'll do once I realize he's gone. I'll have to get the villagers to safety as soon as possible. You go back to the Temple Island and reopen the fissure. I know it's risky, but it's the only way to signal Atris. I'll try to make it back there as soon as I can, but don't wait for me. Don't forget, the portal combination's in my journal. Good luck.
So you should have already gotten the portal or the combination. Should have used the number chart that I put for the dome. If you need to go back, but you'll need the 5 numbers. And it'll only be 1 to 5. So we gotta let her escape here before we can get going. And she'll reset everything, so just, yeah, we have to get back to that island now. As you can see, she reset everything. So, but if we go back through the dome here, we'll be at the island we started. So. Okay, you know it'll open if you got your code, right? So step out now let that open. And there's a over here we got a bush. And then at this point it's just pushing this telescope down into what will become the rift, as you can see. So I appreciate you guys watching this video. If it helped out, leave a like if you did watch it. But this is the end of the game. You should have platinumed if you did the way I did it. You'll get the last 2 trophies here after you go ahead and create the fissure. So here we go. And like I said, I appreciate you guys listening. You guys take care. And this is the good ending.
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
Atris!
I don't...
The villagers are safely in the rebel
accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us. This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me.
And this is the good ending.
There isn't much time. Where's Catherine? Where's the book?
Atris!
I don't...
The villagers are safely in the Rebel Age. I thank you.
As do I. You've accomplished more than I could have hoped for. You've given me back my life. The path home is now clear for all of us. This is where our paths must part. Perhaps we'll meet again someday. You know where to find me. Goodbye, my friend. Now I understand. Endings and beginnings are within the fissure. That riven cleft of stars that acts as both a wall and a bridge. And though I am unable to understand how, the very flow of stars that brought my mist book into worthy hands, I am sure served as a safe passage home for my friend. The age of Riven is closed forever, but the people of Riven are free. And now I am at rest, understanding that in books and ages and life, the ending can never truly